12 shocking facts about Eswatini, Africa's last hidden kingdom. Don't confuse it with Switzerland. Many people mistakenly think Eswatini is related to Switzerland due to the similarity in their names, but they couldn't be more different. Eswatini is a small monarchy in southern Africa, while Switzerland is a European country known for its banking system and alpine landscapes. The confusion became so frequent that in 2018, King Mswati III officially changed the country's name from Swaziland to Eswatini. The name, Eswatini, means, land of the Swazis, in the local Siswati language, reinforcing the country's cultural identity. The king also wanted to eliminate the colonial legacy associated with the name Swaziland, which had been imposed by the British. Unlike Switzerland's snow-capped mountains, Eswatini is characterized by rolling hills, vast savannas, and dense wildlife reserves. The two countries also differ politically. Switzerland is a direct democracy, while Eswatini remains one of the last absolute monarchies in the world. Another contrast is the economy. Switzerland is one of the wealthiest nations, while Eswatini struggles with poverty and unemployment. Tourists who visit Eswatini often joke about expecting Swiss-style chalets but instead find traditional Swazi homesteads with thatched roofs. Despite the name confusion, Eswatini stands out as a unique and culturally rich African nation. Flying witches above 492 feet is illegal. In a law that sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, Eswatini has banned witches from flying their broomsticks above 492 feet, 150 meters. While this might sound like a joke, it reflects the deep-rooted belief in witchcraft and the supernatural in Swazi culture. The government passed this unusual regulation to prevent witches from interfering with air traffic, as traditional healers and spiritual practitioners often claim they can fly. In Swazi folklore, witches are believed to travel at night, using magic to reach distant places, and they are often feared for their ability to cast spells. The law is part of broader regulations governing magical practices, as the government takes supernatural claims seriously. Traditional healers, or sangomas, are highly respected in Swazi society and are often consulted for everything from healing illnesses to predicting the future. Many people in Eswatini believe in both Christianity and traditional spiritual practices, blending the two in daily life. While modern technology has taken over in many aspects, some locals still believe that witches use broomsticks or even hyenas as transport. The law may not be enforced strictly, but it serves as a reminder of how traditional beliefs shape policies in the kingdom. Whether real or not, the fear of witchcraft remains an important part of Eswatini's cultural identity. The world's largest wife selection event. One of Eswatini's most famous and controversial traditions is the Umhlanga reed dance, where thousands of young women dance for the king. This massive event is held annually and is meant to promote purity and celebrate Swazi culture. During the festival, girls from all over the country gather at the royal palace, carrying long reeds as a tribute to the Queen Mother. They dress in traditional attire, which includes colorful beadwork, short skirts, and no tops, symbolizing innocence and beauty. The most talked about aspect of the event is that the king can choose a new wife from among the dancers, continuing the royal tradition of polygamy. King Mswati III, who has multiple wives, has selected several brides from this event over the years, sparking debates about whether the practice is outdated. While some critics argue that the reed dance objectifies women, many Swazis see it as a proud celebration of their heritage. The ceremony is highly organized, with thousands of girls undergoing weeks of preparation before performing in front of the royal family. Despite modernization, the festival remains an important cultural event and attracts tourists from around the world. The reed dance is not just about marriage, it also reinforces the importance of family, community, and national identity in Eswatini. Whether admired or criticized, this tradition is one of the most unique royal customs still practiced today. Two separate capitals. Most countries have one capital city, but Eswatini stands out with its two capitals, each serving a different purpose. Mbabane is the administrative capital, where government offices and most businesses operate. However, the royal and legislative capital is Lobamba, home to the king and parliament. This unusual arrangement reflects Eswatini's dual governance system, which combines modern government structures with a traditional monarchy. Lobamba is the heart of Swazi culture and history, hosting the annual Inkwala ceremony, one of the most sacred events in the country. The presence of the royal palace in Lobamba reinforces the kingdom's deep-rooted traditions and the importance of the monarchy in daily life. Meanwhile, Mbabane, located in the highlands, has a cooler climate and serves as the economic center of the country. Most foreign embassies and international organizations are based in Mbabane, making it a more globally connected city. Despite being the largest city in Eswatini, Mbabane has a relatively small population compared to other African capitals. The two-capital system allows Eswatini to maintain its cultural identity while managing modern governance more effectively. This setup may seem complex, but for Swazis, it perfectly balances tradition and progress. Swazi men are paid to propose to multiple women at once. In Eswatini, polygamy is a long-standing tradition, and men are encouraged to take multiple wives. In some cases, they even receive financial support to propose to multiple women at the same time. This practice is deeply embedded in Swazi culture, where large families are seen as a sign of wealth and status. Many men in Eswatini believe that having several wives strengthens their position in society, as it means more children to carry on their legacy. The king himself has multiple wives, setting an example for the rest of the country. Traditionally, Swazi men pay a labala, bride price, in the form of cattle when marrying, but the government has introduced financial incentives to make marriage more accessible. Some communities have programs that assist men in paying labala if they wish to take on additional wives. While polygamy is legal, not all Swazi men practice it. Some prefer monogamous relationships, especially in modern urban areas. Critics argue that encouraging polygamy can contribute to gender inequality and economic strain on families. However, supporters say it preserves Swazi customs and ensures strong family bonds in a rapidly changing world. The debate over polygamy continues, but in Eswatini, it remains a respected and widely accepted tradition. Women without hair and no skirts allowed. Certain traditional Swazi customs dictate how women should dress and present themselves, especially during cultural ceremonies. In some rituals, women are required to shave their heads, symbolizing purity, respect, and devotion to their heritage. This practice is particularly common for young women participating in the reed dance, as it is believed to emphasize natural beauty and tradition. Additionally, Swazi women are sometimes forbidden from wearing skirts, especially in royal or sacred settings. Instead, they wear traditional attire, which consists of colorful fabric wraps and beadwork, reflecting their status and role in society. These clothing rules are most strictly followed in rural areas, where traditions remain deeply rooted in daily life. In urban areas, however, many Swazi women dress in modern Western clothing, blending contemporary fashion with cultural identity. While these customs may seem restrictive to outsiders, many Swazi women take pride in following their heritage. The rules regarding appearance often vary depending on the occasion, with stricter guidelines during ceremonies and relaxed expectations in daily life. Women's dress codes in Eswatini highlight the strong influence of tradition in a country that is rapidly modernizing. Despite outside criticism, many Swazis see these customs as an important part of preserving their unique cultural identity. The country with the lowest life expectancy in the world. Eswatini holds the unfortunate title of having one of the lowest life expectancies in the world, with the average age of death hovering around 57 years. The primary reason for this is the HIV/AIDS epidemic, which affects over 27% of the adult population, making Eswatini one of the most HIV-affected countries globally. The disease has devastated families, leaving many children orphaned and dependent on community or government support. Despite major healthcare improvements, the country still struggles with high infection rates and a lack of widespread medical access in rural areas. The government, along with international organizations, has launched numerous awareness and prevention programs, offering free testing and treatment to affected individuals. Another factor contributing to the low life expectancy is poverty, as many Swazis lack access to proper nutrition, clean water, and healthcare. Additionally, the country faces high unemployment rates, making it difficult for people to afford medical services even when available. The situation has improved slightly in recent years, with better education and antiretroviral drug availability helping to extend life expectancy. However, Eswatini still has a long way to go in ensuring better health and longer lives for its citizens. Despite these challenges, the country remains resilient, with strong community support systems helping people navigate these difficulties. The We Are Loved Clinic. In response to Eswatini's HIV/AIDS crisis, a remarkable institution called the We Are Loved Clinic was established to provide free medical care and support. This clinic offers life-saving treatment, counseling, and education for those affected by the virus, playing a critical role in the country's fight against the epidemic. The clinic is supported by both international donors and local organizations, ensuring that even those in extreme poverty can access proper medical care. One of the most unique aspects of the clinic is its community-driven approach, focusing not only on treatment but also on emotional and social well-being. Patients are provided with nutritional support, as many suffer from malnutrition due to the economic struggles associated with the disease. The clinic also works to reduce the stigma surrounding HIV/AIDS, encouraging people to seek help without fear of discrimination. Many Swazis who have benefited from the clinic's services go on to become advocates and educators, spreading awareness about prevention and treatment options. Over the years, the clinic has helped thousands of people, significantly improving their quality of life and reducing transmission rates. The government has recognized the clinic as an essential part of Eswatini's healthcare system, highlighting its success in combating the epidemic. Despite ongoing challenges, the We Are Loved Clinic continues to be a symbol of hope, proving that community support and education can make a lasting impact. The most beloved places in Eswatini. Eswatini may be small, but it is filled with breathtaking natural wonders, cultural sites, and wildlife reserves that attract visitors from around the world. One of the most famous destinations is Lane Royal National Park, home to lions, elephants, rhinos, and leopards, making it a paradise for safari lovers. Another top attraction is Maloloja Nature Reserve, known for its stunning waterfalls, hiking trails, and zip-lining experiences that offer breathtaking views of the landscape. The Mantenga Cultural Village is a must-visit for those interested in traditional Swazi life, showcasing local dances, crafts, and ancient homesteads. In the capital, Mbabane, visitors can explore bustling markets, where local artisans sell handcrafted jewelry, fabrics, and wooden sculptures. The Ngwenya Glass Factory is another unique spot, where artisans recycle glass to create beautiful handcrafted products, blending sustainability with craftsmanship. Eswatini is also home to Shiwula Mountain Camp, a remote eco-lodge that allows visitors to immerse themselves in Swazi village life while enjoying stunning panoramic views. For those seeking relaxation, Fafaniane Falls offers a serene escape with its lush greenery, crystal-clear waters, and tranquil hiking paths. The country's hot springs in the Eswatini Valley are another hidden gem, where locals and tourists alike go to soak in the naturally heated waters. Whether exploring wildlife, diving into local culture, or simply enjoying the scenic beauty, Eswatini has a little something for every traveler. Despite its small size, this kingdom is packed with unforgettable experiences, making it one of Africa's most underrated travel destinations. The largest and most exciting festivals in Eswatini. Eswatini is known for its vibrant and deeply traditional festivals, which showcase the country's rich culture and royal heritage. The most famous event is the Umhlanga Reed Dance, where thousands of young women gather to celebrate purity and Swazi traditions, performing in front of the King and Queen Mother. Another major celebration is the Inkwala ceremony, often called the Festival of Kingship, which marks the first fruits of the harvest and reinforces the power of the monarchy. During Inkwala, the king participates in sacred rituals, including drinking water collected from the ocean, symbolizing a spiritual connection to nature. Music and dance are central to Swazi culture, and the Bushfire Festival is a modern event that attracts thousands of people for a mix of African and international music, dance, and art performances. The Marula Festival is another important event, where Swazis come together to enjoy the traditional Marula fruit beer, believed to bring good fortune and prosperity. Many of these festivals include colorful traditional attire, energetic dancing, and singing that echoes across the valleys, creating a truly immersive experience. Unlike many African festivals that have faded due to modernization, Eswatini has worked hard to preserve and promote its cultural heritage. Tourists are welcome at these celebrations, offering them a rare glimpse into the heart of Swazi traditions. Whether it's a royal ceremony or a modern music festival, Eswatini's events are an unforgettable experience full of life, passion, and cultural pride. A culinary paradise. Eswatini's cuisine is a unique blend of traditional African flavors, fresh local ingredients, and influences from neighboring countries like South Africa and Mozambique. One of the most iconic dishes is sishwala, a thick porridge made from maize meal, often served with rich meat stews or beans. Another staple food is amasi, a fermented sour milk similar to yogurt, which is enjoyed as a snack or paired with porridge. Swazis also love their bride, grilled meats, especially beef, chicken, and goat, cooked over open flames and often accompanied by spicy sauces. A favorite traditional dish is sidvudvu, a nutritious pumpkin and maize meal porridge that is both filling and delicious. The country is also famous for its wild game meats, including antelope and warthog, which are served in both local restaurants and at traditional feasts. For those with a sweet tooth, tinkobe, or boiled maize with sugar, is a popular snack enjoyed by both children and adults. Eswatini's love for beer is also evident, with home-brewed sorghum beer called umkambatsi being a favorite at social gatherings. The country's natural resources provide an abundance of fresh fruits, including marula, bananas, and avocados, which are often used in local dishes. In urban areas, international fast food chains are available, but most Swazis still prefer home-cooked meals rich in tradition and flavor. Whether dining at a traditional homestead or a modern restaurant, visitors to Eswatini are guaranteed a culinary experience that is both authentic and unforgettable. Cost of living in Eswatini. Eswatini is one of the most affordable places to live in southern Africa, making it attractive for both locals and expats. The cost of housing is relatively low, with a small apartment in the capital, Mbabane, costing around $200 to $400 per month, while larger homes in rural areas can be rented for even less. Basic groceries, such as maize meal, vegetables, and meat, are inexpensive, with most households spending around $100 to $200 per month on food. Public transportation is cheap and widely available, with minibus taxis, combis, being the most common mode of transport at a cost of less than $1 per ride. Utilities, including electricity and water, are affordable, averaging around $50 per month for a small household. Healthcare costs vary depending on whether one chooses public or private hospitals, but overall, medical care is more affordable than in many Western countries. Eswatini's economy is closely tied to South Africa, meaning many goods are imported, which can slightly increase prices for luxury items and electronics. Internet and mobile data are available but can be expensive compared to other living costs, with monthly packages ranging from $30 to $80. The cost of entertainment and dining out is also low, with a restaurant meal costing around $5 to $15 depending on the location. Despite its affordability, wages in Eswatini are also relatively low, making cost of living manageable for locals but sometimes challenging for those with limited income. Overall, Eswatini offers a comfortable lifestyle at a fraction of the cost of living in Western countries, making it an appealing option for long-term stays. Documentary conclusion. Eswatini is a country of deep traditions, royal heritage, and breathtaking landscapes, making it one of Africa's most unique and mysterious kingdoms. From its unusual laws and ancient customs to its vibrant festivals and rich cuisine, this small nation offers an experience unlike any other. Despite modern influences, Eswatini remains deeply connected to its roots, preserving traditions that have existed for centuries. The country's affordable cost of living, stunning wildlife reserves, and welcoming communities make it a hidden gem for travelers and expats alike. While challenges such as low life expectancy and economic struggles persist, the spirit of the Swazi people remains strong and resilient. Whether you visit for its thrilling cultural celebrations or its serene natural beauty, Eswatini promises an unforgettable journey. Every aspect of life here tells a story, one of survival, unity, and an undeniable pride in cultural identity. As the world changes, Eswatini continues to embrace both tradition and progress, maintaining its place as one of Africa's last absolute monarchies. If you ever find yourself in southern Africa, don't miss the chance to experience this extraordinary kingdom for yourself. Farewell to our viewers. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Eswatini, one of Africa's most fascinating and mysterious countries. We hope you enjoyed discovering the unique traditions, stunning landscapes, and surprising facts about this hidden gem. If you found this documentary interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel content. Let us know in the comments which fact about Eswatini surprised you the most. If you've ever visited Eswatini, we'd love to hear about your experiences and favorite places in the country. Stay tuned for our next adventure, where we'll uncover even more hidden wonders from around the world. Until then, keep exploring, stay curious, and never stop discovering the beauty of our planet. This has been Taste World with Thomas, bringing you the most captivating stories from across the globe. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next documentary.